no justice, no peace.
Tonight, protesters take to the streets of San Francisco over the police response to large crowds near Dolores Park. Good evening. I'm Julie Hayner.
And I'm Mike Meebeck. San Francisco police made dozens of arrests and cited dozens more as chaos broke out right near the park yesterday.
KTVU's Alyssa Harrington live now in San Francisco, where some people say police took their response too far. And Alyssa, Police Chief Bill Scott is now defending the actions of his officers.
Well, Julie, Mike, protesters say the big issue is that a lot of those held by police were very young, just 15 and 16 years old, and they believe that the response was excessive. Police, meanwhile, are defending their actions. They say officers were assaulted, spit at, had bottles thrown at them, and they gave plenty of warning before making arrests.
No justice, no peace, no racist police.
Dozens of protesters marched to San Francisco PD's Mission Police Station Sunday, demanding an investigation into the arrests and citations of more than 100 people during the Hill Bomb skateboard event at Dolores Park.
It is immoral, it is wrong, and there needs to be accountability for what happened there.
The annual non-sanctioned event took place Saturday. It typically draws large crowds into the hundreds. Skateboarders ride down a steep section of Dolores Street at high speeds. But before the event could get started, police had barricades up. Lines of officers in riot gear gave dispersal orders. It didn't take long for chaos to ensue. Video shows skaters clashing with police. People are seen throwing bottles and fireworks at officers. Several people spray-painted a Muni train and vandalized property. Police arrested 32 adults for inciting a riot and cited 81 juveniles. In a lengthy press release, police explained officers were there to address public safety concerns and crowd control. In a statement, Chief Bill Scott wrote, "This dangerous and unlawful behavior put members of the public and our officers at risk of serious injury or worse." But protesters take issue with the treatment of those young people who were detained and said the police response was excessive.
It's an egregious use of force. We condemn it. We want an investigation as to who made the orders.
Jeffrey Kwong with the Harvey Milk LGBTQ Democratic Club said police should practice de-escalation techniques instead of putting teens in restraints.
They should have done their groundwork. They should have done the community policing. But instead, what we see are images and images of police with riot gear, with batons, rushing at skateboarders, teenagers.
The SFPD militarized and kind of just kicked everyone out the entire hill.
A skateboarder I talked to who was at the event accused police of harassing the group and said the vandalism and other recklessness was in response to how they were being treated.
All the police were out here dealing with a bunch of skaters while other crimes were going on in San Francisco that police weren't showing up to, so I find that pretty stupid.
Now, there were no serious injuries reported during this clash between protesters and police, although in the past people have been injured at this event, including back in 2020 when a bicyclist was killed after colliding with a skateboarder. Reporting live in San Francisco, I'm Alyssa Harrington, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
Alyssa, thank you.
New at 10.